Inside the Circle, Season 6, Episode 3.1. Shawn, I'm going to keep saying it. It's the episode, and we're here with the whiteboard. Coming at you, last week's green screen, well received. I think we had over 350 views, which is great.
No,
I know you don't care. You don't have a clue.
Know.
You don't know how to turn on the computer to watch the episode, so what's the matter?
True. That is also true.
Shawn, you're here for one thing and one thing only, and it's not, trust me, a pretty face. It is for wrestling intelligence.
Well, I'm probably not here for that either.
Trust me, with the emails that we've received, we know it's not that either. But Shawn, we did have a lot of wrestling going on.
We had a ton of wrestling.
Going over the notes, I mean, I think I swear just about every team was wrestling this weekend.
Might be.
I'm trying to think where Hilliard Bradley might have been. They're the only team that sort of skates off into nowhere. Like, nobody knows.
That's who they are.
They ought to change their uniforms to camouflage because we never see them. Anywho, a lot of wrestling going on. We had dual meet tournaments, we had individual tournaments, we had teams leaving the area to represent the Central District. Dual meet tournaments. Dan Gardner duels at Whitehall, mentioned that. Wolfpack duels. Taze Valley duels down at Taze Valley. And then you had some individual tournaments. Tournaments like Logan, the Kilted Classic up at Highland. Yes. Big Walnut ran their own tournament. But Shawn, before we get too far into what's going on around us, I want to talk about the kids that left the Central District, represented us, did so well. They went up to the prestigious top 3 tournament in the nation, in-season tournament. No problem. One of the top 3 in-season tournaments in the nation, and they represented not only themselves, their schools, but also their Central District well. The Walsh Ironman, A6 Walsh Ironman.
Oh, it's A6?
I do believe it is, yes. So the A6 Walsh Ironman tournament, and I think it crested back in 2007-8.
I think the same thing. It's peak. Well, the problem is that states now have restrictions on how many times schools can leave the state, and that really has cut down the field there tremendously.
Put a crimp on my style,
it really
man.
Did. So plus you have all the other like Power 8, Beast of the East, that tournament they have up in Minnesota now during
Clash.
Yeah, I mean it's really taken away from the Ironman, unfortunately, but it's still a top level tournament as you've alluded to.
That's what I was trying to say, Shawn. It's a top level tournament.
We did have 6 placers.
That's what I was getting to, Shawn. If you can place at this tournament, you are legit. We had 6 of them.
Okay.
First one, 106 pounds. We'll just go lightest to heaviest maybe. We'll work our way through. Logan Egan walks away, 106 pounds, walks away 3rd place, has a couple of huge matches, huge victories. And if I'm not mistaken, did he lose early?
I think he lost in the round of 16.
No, was it? Okay, well, you get buried in there, man. It's like,
here's your shovel. Dig your way out of that.
Good luck with that. Logan Egan, great job. Lancaster places 3rd, so he's excellent.
Notable win, over Jacob Moon.
Oregon Clay.
Oregon Clay, so that might be a preview of the state finals, possibly, or state semifinals going forward again.
Yes.
4-2, so that's a notable win for him.
Nice. 152 pounds. Jacob Marsh picks up where he left off last week after beating
Ryan
Thomas. Most certainly. He ends up placing 4th place. Excellent job. His teammate Connolly places 5th up at heavyweight, so that's awesome.
Going back to Marsh, a notable win there is beating Patty Gallagher.
Yes.
That's a huge win. That's a highly talented freshman coming in. Probably ranked nationally as a freshman.
Very good.
So that's a huge win for him.
I'm sure all these guys have notable wins. I don't mean to just cross over them by any means.
Well, those are names people know.
Yeah.
Like, people know Jacob Moon. People know Gallagher. I mean, those are very notable names.
Certainly. Other team.
You beat a kid from Blair. Bob, whatever. Do we know that guy's name?
Probably not.
Point, so.
But since they're from Ohio, I get it. Another team that placed 2 guys was Olentangy Liberty. They had Carson Karchalava place at 170 pounds, and then Trevor Lawson place at 182 pounds. 182 pounds. Sorry, thank you. It's still tricky in the middle. Both guys got 5th place. Right. Did a great job. We had another place winner. Can you name him, Shawn?
Yeah, it's Jacob Cover.
Yes! Just checking. He ended up finishing 7th. Great job for Hilliard Darby. Had a number of other guys go up there and wrestle, but those were the guys that placed. So they did a great job representing. Once again, thank you. It is one of the top 3 in-season tournaments in the nation. It was held right here in Ohio. We went to it last year or 2 years ago?
I don't know. It all
2 years ago? Yeah, it really does. So I think it was 2 years ago.
I went last year. So we might have went 2 years, but I think no, we did. We went back to back
I would have been there.
We were back to back years. Right,
gotcha. So all that to say, they left. They represented well. Thank you. Great job. Shawn, let's talk about local guys. Let's talk about dual meet tournaments. Let's talk about the Dan.
We got some dual meet tournaments.
Oh, yeah. The Dan Gardner duels hosted by Whitehall Yearling High School. Quick fun fact about Dan Gardner.
Got 4th in the state back in the 60s?
Yes, most certainly. And still works at the school, I do believe.
Still works at the school.
Most certainly.
Still the equipment manager guy there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's great. Love it. Shawn. Champ. 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. Grove City, it's kind of a weird schedule. It's basically a dual meet tournament where you duel each other, and whatever your score is from the duel, it carries over to total points. So Grove City did come out on top with 251, besting Liberty Union with 244.
That's right.
And Whitehall and Pickerington Central tied at 199. But Pickerington Central, I believe, beat Grove City in the duel. Grove City beat Whitehall in the duel, and Whitehall beat Pickerington Central.
Transitive property.
Again,
Gotcha.
But again, when you have overall scoring there,
there it is.
Teams that bring full teams actually end up doing better there. But Grove City did win. They had 3 champions. Swavely 38, Marinelli at 160, and Stevens at 220.
Boom.
Pickerington Central did have 2 champions as well with Zulo. Watch out for this guy at 145. I really liked him last year. Just had a bad sectional tournament. Couldn't get it going though. He'll be a name to watch out for.
Oh, sorry. Mangaha. Oh, I should have let you do that. Mangaha.
Yeah,
I would have loved to see you do that one. Hey, I'll tell you what. Tell me who Whitehall got. Who was their champ?
No, yeah, serve that up.
I think it's Ndongo. I do believe it's Ndongo.
Right.
So they had it. So
and another school that had multiple champs is Hartley. You had the Petrella boys.
Yes.
And then Rathburn at 195.
Yes. They got 5th place there.
Good day of wrestling all the way around. I'm going to go to that next year.
Really?
I'm telling you right now, Pete, I'm going to go to that tournament next year.
Nice.
Yeah, I was going to go this year, and then it all went haywire.
Basically the Iron Man of Central Ohio.
I'm going to go. I'm going to beat your tournament next year, Pete. So.
Nice. Hey. Ain't scared.
Ain't scared.
Ain't
so from
scared.
there, we're going to travel a little bit farther
North Carolina.
Up to my neck of the woods there, where we had the Wolfpack duels of Worthington Kilbourne. Pickerington North came out on top, going 5-0. Good to see that program starting to re-energize over there.
Steam.
Great job, coach. Running second was St. Chuck, going 4-1, and then Walnut Ridge finished third at 3-2. So a good day of wrestling. A lot of tough matches there. Some representative from the City League schools.
Yes.
So a little bit of toughness there to run third.
Coach Ayers in the house. Speaking of City League, Beechcroft now has a Twitter account. Make sure you get on our Twitter account, find out who the Beechcroft is, and follow them. Shawn.
So since we're on
Dual meet theme, that's our theme.
Let's just finish it out here down at Tays Valley. What happened down there in the Tays Valley duels, Mark?
Tays Valley duels. They brought in, I think, 8 teams. They had Utica, River Valley, Whetstone, and Tri-Valley. They also had New Albany, Dublin Jerome, and then Hilliard Davidson,
right.
And Tays Valley. Hilliard Davidson and Tays Valley were your first and second. Hilliard Davidson actually beat Tays Valley. They get first place.
Like
they beat
40 to 29.
40 to 29. Probably a great dual meet. You got to look at 2 matches that could have swung there. So they're pretty neck and neck there. Hilliard Davidson walks away your champs, which is great. And River Valley gets third over Tri-Valley, who gets 4th. So that's great. Tays Valley duels.
I don't think we had many notable.
You're worse than I am.
I am today. It's because it's so freezing cold in here. Notable matchups, I think, like the Sabato and Dussault and those guys. Like we just didn't get the top, but there was good wrestling now.
Yeah, definitely, man. Anytime you can get on a mat, throw a mat on a basketball floor. That's a great day. Shawn, dual meet tournaments, Dan Gardner duels, Wolfpack duels, Tays Valley duels. Got those out of the way now.
Yes,
let's talk individual.
Just no more.
Let's talk individual tournaments, and we got some special stuff going on. We got pools, but we also have brackets.
Pool to brackets?
Yo, Shawn, it's good stuff. Pool tournament, Logan, down all the way down 33, past Lancaster, down there by Camp Akita. Been there a couple times. Shawn, Logan brings in teams. One team actually reps shop, and I'm not sure if they're Central District or not. I'm really not sure.
No clue.
If somebody down there in Fairfield Union can let me know where the Fairfield Union Charging Knights are, or the Falcons, sorry, Falcons, wherever they are. If they're Central District, great. If they're not, I guess great too. I just never can tell. They're just in that line. But anyway, they walk away champs. Yeah, they do. They walk away with, ready? 7 champs.
7 champs?
7 champs.
That is almost, not quite, but almost half the weight classes.
Oh, yeah. I'm not good at math, but that's got to be pretty good, man. That's got to be anywho, Logan walks, Fairfield Union.
with 7 champions,
yes,
263 points.
Yes, thank you. Logan is in second with 251. They actually had 3 champs, Shawn.
Right.
Home team gets the title. They had Mullinex, Garin, and Frazier.
Okay.
Boom, those were your 3 champs for Logan. They did a great job. Rounding out your top 3 was Groveport Madison with 198 points. So great job all the way around. Those are your top 3 there at Logan. That was an individual tournament. Another individual tournament all the way up north, buddy. Sparta Highland, the Kilted Classic.
I like that tournament.
Love it. Did you go last year, right?
I did go last year. I think they had 5 mats down. At least 4. I really think they had 5. It ran smoothly. It was a great tournament all the way around. The only thing about it that just hurts them is that it's the same weekend as Ironman, so Marysville wouldn't bring their stuff.
Right.
It's just one of those unfortunate. I mean, you got to have a tournament at some point.
Yeah.
So, but a little bit unfortunate. But it was a great day of wrestling. Out of town team came in and won it. Findlay won with 413 points. Marysville ran second with 3 champs, 314. They were missing obviously their big guns. They were up at Ironman.
Yep.
Medina got third, 271, and then Old Tangy runs out the top 4 with 252 points. But who are some of our local champs here, Mark?
Well, Marysville walked away with 3, as you mentioned. We had Miller at 106 pounds. You also had DeWitt at 170 pounds, and coming into the next weight class up at 182 was Painter. Just some names to keep an eye on. I know you had them ranked 1, I do believe.
I did, and this is why, because these second attack level guys they have are winning and scoring, and I just think that is going to be so huge for them not to get off point here, but I think that's going to come in handy for them late in the season.
Huge. Another name from the Central District that won was Sherman at 113 pounds from Olentangy. He came out to Pennsylvania with me when we went out to the Kerry Colette.
Yeah, I think he's a 2-time champion of this tournament, actually.
Seeking out opportunities. But Shawn, now that we've got the individual in Logan and Kilted Classic, let's head to where you went. We went,
Mark.
We did go. Big one. We're in this together. Big Walnut, the Big Walnut Classic. Great day of wrestling. Now, I mentioned in episode 1, the preseason episode, I was not going to mention Westland, and I'm still not going to mention Westland. I'm not going to mention how we finished in the top half. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to mention how we had 4 guys in the top 4. I'm not saying it, Shawn. I've already stated I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to mention how we got better every match and we were hitting moves that we were working on. Not going to do it. So if you would like to take over and mention Big Walnut, go ahead. I'm not saying it.
If I could take over and talk about Big Walnut, I'd edit the last 2 minutes of our show. But anyways, yeah, we were up there. Double Kaufman made their debut at the number 4 team right now at Central Ohio. They're
Certainly.
The usual suspects end up scoring big for them. Murray,
Bowman, 106.
Bowman, Ghost, and Lennox.
Yep.
Wallach, they had 206 points.
Yes.
Got second was Sheridan, who actually won it last year with 148. And then Big Walnut rounded out
They got
the top
third.
3 with 127 points. And they did have some champs there.
Most
Bailey Monday
certainly.
won it at 138, and
Hallbacken, one of the upper weights, I do believe.
170-ish.
Yeah.
So, you know, me and Mark talk about this all the time, going to these different tournaments. The first time I've been to this tournament. I love going to these tournaments that we've never been to in different parts of the area because every community puts a little spin or
spice, their own dash of who they are.
Yes, it really
their
does.
own fingerprint on there.
It really does. The tournaments really reflect the community there. Every weight
Yes.
class was sponsored by a
Yes.
local weight class, by a local business. I thought
Yep.
was incredible. I mean, these guys are just really passionate about wrestling. I mean, 138-pound weight class, man, this guy was just going crazy behind me. You think it was his
The
kid.
finals.
You think it was a kid out there
yelling
wrestling.
the whole
God,
time,
this guy
like,
never
dude,
stopped.
take a lozenge, take a lozenge, stop,
seriously.
breathe. I mean, he's just going crazy. It was great though, but that is why they call it fanatic. You know,
Right.
fan is short for fanatic. But
Definitely,
Shawn,
definitely.
wait, you got me all excited about this tournament. We're talking about the fans. We're talking about the touch. Hey, how about the Pace? Is it Josh Pace award they gave? I thought the ceremony was fantastic. I teared up a little bit. It was awesome. Coach comes in,
Recognizing
one of their own,
former wrestler and giving
fantastic.
right.
Now that not to overshadow what I'm about to say. There was a young man. Before I get too far into this, guys, there is every tournament has them. A bopper.
Does every
Shawn.
tournament have a bopper?
Every tournament usually has them. Okay, they have them, and you count down. In most tournaments, they walk out around 10, and they count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then they tap. A lot of times they get lost. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But I'm here to tell you, this young man, we should have got this guy on film. I'm passionate about this young man. Ashton, if you are watching this, you absolutely rock. Ashton Foster he should be sponsored. He should be shown this is how you bop. Shawn, I'm getting a little animated right now. Little Ashton was more animated than this when he was counting down. He would say, 10 seconds left! And then 6 seconds would go by and he would start counting down from 4. Shawn, why don't you count down from 5?
Because it sounds like time?
Because it sounds like time. And I don't know if this young man's getting coached, but that's exactly what he did. Now here's the crazy thing, Shawn. You usually assign 1 bopper per mat. My boy was on all 3 mats running around like crazy. He absolutely wrecked shop and everybody in the entire arena appreciated his efforts. And we have gone from recognizing and celebrating the accomplishments of the hardest working Central District athletes to celebrating and recognizing the hardest working bopper this side of the North Pole. There you go. That's it.
You just gave me an idea. You know what we're going to do?
I have no idea.
We're going to send him an ITC shirt.
I'm on it. That boy is a medium he's probably a medium. I'm down.
Crazy stat.
Stat.
This is crazy. You know I've never worn an ITC shirt?
Really?
I've never worn.
Well, in all fairness, one season you had to wear a Marysville shirt because you opened
I
your
have
mouth.
never worn an ITC shirt, and to take it
These
to
are
the next
sweet,
level,
dude.
I've never even tried one on.
What?
I've never tried one on. You will never see a picture or any show of me ever having an ITC shirt on. Which brings us to upcoming events this week.
Oh, of course it does.
We just got some new gear. I'd like to thank Lou and Shar Demas for helping us with our gear this year. We just got a great order of stuff in.
Yep.
And you just got me thinking, I'm going to wear an ITC Inside the Circle shirt to North Canton Hoover.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear a different one to the Old Tangent Liberty
We
Tournament.
got more than one?
And then I'm going to wear one for our show next week.
Yes.
I've never worn one, ever.
Hey, well now you're going to wear it 3 days in a row, so that's
Not
awesome,
the same
Shawn.
shirt.
Ah, well.
You know what's funny to me?
Wait.
It's like I've never worn an ITC shirt. I don't have anything ITC, which is mind-blowing. We keep losing stuff, and then I go over to your house and we got like ITC lampshades, like ITC chairs, like coasters. I'm like,
We do have coasters.
now I know where all of our stuff is going.
It's the cell phone I'm waiting to get.
It was like
I'm waiting to get the
hilarious.
inside the circle, inside the circle
Why is
cell
like
phone.
all our gear like in Christmas packages?
You're not supposed to say that. The sponsors are going to be
Oh,
upset.
you're killing me, man.
Shawn, we do have some things going on next week. We have the East Knox tournament.
Yep.
The Bexley tournament.
I think that's a dual meet tournament. I'm not positive,
Okay.
but I think it's Bexley dual.
Not a problem. I know that Delaware has a Delaware duels.
Who are some of the teams
Right.
up in Delaware?
We've got Hilliard Davidson's heading up there, fresh off the heels of a Taze Valley tournament.
Right.
They'll be there. Springboro coming back. They were at the Marysville duels, and don't forget about Delaware Hayes.
Right.
They'll be
That'd
there.
be
as
a
well.
good little match there.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Springboro, Delaware Hayes there.
Yes, you mentioned going up to North Canton Hoover, Shawn. Who's representing up there?
I will be up in North Canton Hoover. When me and Mark were just two clowns in front of the camera, not that we evolved
What are
anything
we
more than
now?
that now. They were so open. Erin Wurzler, who's not there anymore,
Yes.
she'd maybe done it for 19 years.
Yep.
They changed it over. But she was so welcoming, like, oh yeah, we'd love to have you guys come up here. You know, this is great. Here's your bands. Get all the food you want in the hospitality room. It's a
Yes.
great tournament. We really enjoy going back there because me and Mark are extremely appreciative of everything they've done. But it's a great tournament as well.
Yes.
So, Central Crossing will be up there, Dublin Coffin will be up there, Logan will be up there, Tri-Valley, Old Tangent. I think Xander Gore's going to make his debut.
Oh,
up there.
yes!
So I'm excited to see him wrestle, and like I said, I'm going to be up there in my ITC gear, representing Central Island, watching some great wrestling.
Most certainly, Shawn, but there is a tournament in the area. If you're not doing anything Friday night and or Saturday, I am telling you that there is a tournament in the area that's going to be top notch. It is the Olentangy Liberty. I think it's a nationwide children's. Is it this year?
You know what? I think it might be.
No problem, no problem. So it's a great tournament. It's up at Olentangy Liberty. That'll be happening Friday night and Saturday. Shawn, there are a host of teams. Circleville's coming up, which means...
We're going to bring state champion Keaton
Yeah,
over.
and Brooks. Grandview Heights will be there, projected
Number one,
champ. That's
projected
right.
champ there with
Legacy Hudson Jump. Legacy Christian will be there. Both Pickeringtons will be there. Taze Valley get second in their duels. We have Columbus West ready to show.
The Shaw boys.
Yes, most certainly. Westerville North.
I love that addition this year. I
Yes.
absolutely love that addition.
Oh man, we better bring like a raincoat or something. We might get some tomatoes thrown at us. I think
Right.
maybe I don't know. But West
Maybe.
Carrollton's coming out. Maybe yeah. West Carrollton's coming out. Westland will be there, and I'm trying to think. I think there's
Well, there's
one
other
other
schools.
Lancaster will be there.
Lancaster will be there.
Yeah.
You bring a school like
Olentangy Liberty.
Olmsted Falls. You bring a
Oh.
Parkersburg South, maybe. Like this
Yes,
is really a
they've been in
phenomenal.
there.
Mark is right. This is really the premier tournament in Central Ohio this year. I'm hoping to get down there to make a cameo appearance on Saturday. I don't know if you. I mean, the teams are going to be up at North Canton Hoover. The Van Gundy boys, Liveberger, Weber, Ramirez. I mean, those guys know what to do after day one of the 2-day tournament. So there's
Yeah,
a
get
chance you
ready
might
to
not
go.
see me on Saturday, and there's probably a good chance you might not see me on Sunday. So there might not be a show.
Hey, we're supposed to have a big show that day, man.
So-
Come on, we gotta do this. All right, hey, we do a top 10.
We're not doing top 10. We're going to hold off this week. We're going to have a huge show on December 17th. So if you only watch one show this year on ITC, watch a whiteboard show. But if you're going to watch two, watch next week. We're going to have individual rankings, kind of a Christmas special there. We're going to go over the big action we've had. And I'm really excited about what's going on. We do got some notes this week of what happened in Central Ohio. I'm sure most of you know or have not known. Jared Ball got injured up at Ironman. I think it's his knee injury. We're not sure the severity of it. He may be out a month. He may be out 2 months. I guess the good thing is it happened at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
So we'll have 3 months to get back in shape. And from the group, from the Whitehall tournament, we found out that Tristan Seamer is going to focus on baseball. He's got a Division I baseball scholarship, so he's not going to risk injury, and he will not be competing going forward. So that will open up a spot at 195 at Darby this year. So two big notable, at least one big notable, and two possibilities of things that might change the structure of Darby and the district tournament this year.
Can't wait for the whiteboard predictions, Shawn. Good times, great oldies. B97-1, love it.
December 17th. Big show. Make sure you watch it.
And now you are inside the circle.